So, how do you take the spooky out of cold calling? I could give like 5,000 tips on how to get over the fear of cold calling. But besides the main tip of you just have to start doing it to kind of erase those fears, the second tip that I would give is to think of how the next call could be the call that changes your life or the seller's life. And here's an example. We have a coach that shares this at every retreat of how before she even knew anything about real estate, what to do or things like that, she got evicted from her home. It was going into foreclosure, and she was pretty much getting thrown out on the street with her two boys. And she said it was a very embarrassing and humiliating time of her life. And every time she shares this story, she just shared it at our past retreat, she talks about how if just one investor would have called her, it could have saved her from years. I think she said 6 or 8 years of her being able to bounce back from it, from getting over the humiliation, the embarrassment, and all of that really just upset her. And if just one person would have reached out with a solution to help her, it would have saved her years of heartache and pain. And so when it comes to reaching out to sellers, something I always say is don't be selfish. You have the solution for them. And if you are only thinking about your worries and your fears of calling a seller, you could miss out on a deal that could literally save the seller's life, or just even save them from years of heartache and pain and embarrassment and humiliation and overcoming what happened. And it could really change their life and in turn also change your life by making money on it. Because once you make money, you will not stop calling. So that is my tip, to take the spooky out of cold calling and to really just think of how this could benefit the seller and how that next call could be the call that changes you or your seller's life.